Fortnite Ballistic is interesting. Hello, I am TheBigCraigd, and we're back again with another scriptless, unedited, pure video straight from my mind. And you might be asking yourself, Craig, why would you do this to us? The last video was terrible. Why are you doing this to us again? And I'll tell you why, okay? Because one, you're too lazy to read the goddamn community post, and two, because my charger for my laptop is being annoying and it barely works, and I can't use it for more than like 20 minutes without it messing up. So pretty much I've had to kind of like there's a whole system going on here, and I can barely was able to capture the footage for this video. Okay, so this is all I can do, and I want to talk about Ballistic today, the new mode, Fortnite's new first-person mode that released today, like a few hours ago. I got home, I played a few matches, and I have quite a bit to say about it. So to start off with, this is Fortnite's first ever first-person mode map thing. This map was clearly developed in UEFN to kind of promote the new first-person device that you can use on any map. So Creative will probably see a bunch of like first-person maps come out now. In fact, I think loads of like red versus blue first-person maps and gun games have just come out now. I think one creative company have just released like 3 different red versus blue maps with first-person. Yeah, so the sludge is already here, but luckily Fortnite released a mode to go alongside it, which is it's interesting. I want to talk about it. So when they revealed this mode, I was pretty excited. I've always wanted a mode that was more than just a battle royale in Fortnite. I've always wanted a combat mode made by Epic Games that wasn't just battle royale, where if you die, it's game over. I've always liked games like, you know, like Halo or like COD multiplayer, where it's just like you're always kind of in action, if you know what I mean. Yeah, there's always something going on. There's not really much downtime like there is with a battle royale, where you have to drop down, gather loot, and then probably die in 3 seconds when some kid beams you across the map. I'm looking at you, OG. But so yeah, I've always kind of wanted a mode like this, and I remember I played some old search and destroy maps back in the day, back in I think 2020 in Fortnite, and they were fun. I liked them a lot. There was a lot of diversity in it. The maps were great and they were fun, but they were little creative modes, and no one really plays them anymore. Obviously they're like 4 years old, so excuse me. So this is a search and destroy map. It's a first-person search and destroy map. I'll quickly go over it. There's 2 teams of, I believe, 5 or 6. No, it's 5. It's 5. My bad. So no, it's 6. Sorry. So there's 2 teams of 6, and the attackers have to plant a bomb, and the defenders have to stop them from planting a bomb. It's pretty simple. There's no respawns, and you start off with a pistol, and you get credits, and you use those credits to get guns. And you know what? I'm not going to explain the mode. You play it yourself, but pretty much it's quite fun. I've played quite a little bit of it, just a smidge. Maybe like an hour of gameplay, if that. So I have a general idea of what the mode's about. There's one map right now. This is early access. I would like to clarify it's early access, so it's kind of like a beta, I guess, for the mode. So that might explain some of what I'm going to bring up in a minute, because this mode is fun. It's fun, don't get me wrong, but it's not perfect, and it's not quite what I expected either. So let's just get down to it, okay? So the weapons, most if not all of them, I think are Chapter 5 weapons. And this is because the Chapter 5 weapons were developed with first person in mind, I think. They all had a first person option with the weapon mods. So I suppose they were the easiest guns to turn into first person. So that does make sense. And they work quite well for this mode, because you're not really fighting anything long distance. And I'm not sure if they're hit scan or bullet drop, but to me it doesn't really matter in this mode anyway, because all the fights are kind of close distance anyway. The map, Skyline 10, it's interesting. I think it's a well-made map for what it is. It's kind of like this industrial construction site type place. I'm not sure. It's kind of like a city that's kind of under construction type thing. I'm not too sure what it's supposed to be, but I like the map. It flows quite well. Although I do think they could do with a few more ways to get to the different points on the map. So like objective A and objective B. I think there should be more ways to get there, because it takes quite a while. Like the enemies I had a game where the enemies planted a device, and then I was at the wrong place and all my teammates died, so I had to run across the map, and by then the bomb had already gone off, so there was no point. Speaking of teammates, you might as well just not play the game if you're with a rubbish team. This whole game hinges on the fact that you are with a good team, because teamwork is really kind of the overall theme here. You need to be good at teamwork. You need to have good coordination. You need to have decent aim at least. Even if you just have one or two people that are like connected that you can talk to, the game is so much better. So I wouldn't recommend playing on your own, or if you are playing on your own, go play ranked or something, because everyone in ranked takes it super seriously, and you'll have a competent team more likely in ranked. So I have to be careful with moving here because my laptop might just turn off any minute now. That's how bad that's how bad it is right now. The video I was supposed to put out today has been postponed. I've got a charger hopefully coming tomorrow, and hopefully it will fix this problem. So we might go back to actual high quality videos. We can only dream. But where am I now? I'm talking about the game. I think it's fun. I like the idea. I like it. I think it's quite bare bones at the moment. You know, you've got your what are they, tech gadgets, or I don't know, your gadgets. You've kind of got like reskinned. I don't know why they did this. They reskinned the impulse nade. I'm not sure why they did that. They reskinned the impulse nades, shield bubbles, grenades. It was really weird. I think they've kind of tried to make them. I think they've reskinned them for first person, which is interesting. I'm not too sure why they did that, but hey, it's fine. I don't really mind. I do have a problem with, I guess the way the mode works, kind of. Like I said earlier, it doesn't. It was made in UEFN, so it feels like a UEFN map. So Fortnite have released a few metaverse modes over the last year. They've released Rocket Racing, they've released Lego Fortnite Odyssey, they're releasing Brick Life tomorrow, they've released Reload, Fortnite Festival, Ballistic, and I think that's it. OG, they released OG as well. So you've got 7 modes there, not counting Battle Royale, and 2 of those modes were made in UEFN. You've got Ballistic, which was obviously made in UEFN, and you got Reload, which I think wasn't originally made in UEFN, and then they converted it over, which is why Reload breaks every single update. That's not a joke. Reload breaks every single update. I don't know why, but it does not work. It's so weird. Why does that keep happening? But no, yeah, no. And this map is the most. This map feels like it was made in UEFN, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I was expecting a little bit more from it. From the cutscene that we got, from the trailer, the cinematic trailer, I was kind of hoping that maybe we'd get like an intro animation. And to be fair, I don't even know. Maybe we do get an intro animation. But the problem is that every single match I've joined has been a join in progress, which isn't really fun for me, to be honest. So that's why if I'm playing Ballistic, I might just play ranked, because I don't really want to join in progress on probably a losing team, because that's one of the reasons why people would leave. Yeah, it's not very fun to do that. Yeah, but no, you can kind of tell this is a UEFN map. Like at the very end, I don't know why, but at the end of a match, like an entire match, you have the option to rematch the team, and that's it. You can only rematch them. There's no like return to lobby function, or there's no like return to lobby function. You have to rematch them, or you have to pause the game and go to the leave section, which isn't necessarily that's not like a huge thing, but that kind of tells me that this isn't like a fully polished mode. This isn't like properly finished. I don't know why you have to press pause and go down to leave the game after the game's finished. You can only rematch them. And if you don't press anything, there's a countdown on the rematch. And if it goes down to 0, it plays the default like creative round loss screen, which kind of is quite telling of this map. I like the HUD. The HUD is nice. I really like the HUD, and I quite like that there's infinite stamina, and I like the jumping. I don't know why the Chapter 6 mechanics in terms of movement aren't in the game on this one, but I don't really care. But I don't know. Overall, the mode's fun. This Ballistic is a fun mode that. Actually, hang on. Before we get to the conclusion, I have one more thing to say. I think that this mode is fun, but I think it could benefit from more maps, which are confirmed to be coming. There are more maps on the way. I imagine maybe 1 per season of Battle Royale, maybe. I imagine they'll release at a higher pace than Reload, at least. they'll be. I think this map could also benefit from respawns, which I'm not sure how that would work with the search and destroy mode, but I really think that it would increase the retention if people could just respawn. Because what happens is when people die, they will leave the game. That is just how it works. I don't think Ballistic is going to survive as a... If Ballistic was released by a random creative developer, the fact that you can't respawn would immediately kill the game. Like, respawning is crucial, and I think Fortnite could keep the Ballistic playbase like somewhat active if it was like respawns and active. I don't know how that would work with the mode, but speaking of the mode, I think that they should do more than just search and destroy. I think they could really make it their own. I feel like they could do like, I don't know, maybe like a capture the flag, or they could do like a like capture the zones, or they could... I'm just asking for a bunch of Halo modes, really. Like, I don't know, like the possibilities with a 5v5 Fortnite, or like a 6v6, whatever, a 6v6 Fortnite team game, the possibilities are literally endless. You could have like pickaxe frenzy, you could have like an oddball type thing, you could have capture the zone, you could have capture the flag. You've got all these different things that you can do, and I think limiting it just to search and destroy would really damage the mode. I think that would really limit the potential of this mode. And I get that we're still in early access, and I guess they could update it with new modes in the future, but I really think that that's what they should do. I think they should prioritize kind of fixing some of the jank in the map, because it's not perfect. There's a few bugs here and there. I think they should also fix the bug with replay mode, because it's just in third person, which is stupid in my opinion. And I really think that they could do that. I think that this mode is fun. I think it could benefit from a little bit more polish. I think it could benefit from some intro animations, maybe some more Fortnite flair, because again, I get that they're trying to be like CS:GO 3 or whatever, but I think it's playing a little bit too much into the realism, and I think that might be the point. But I think they could also kind of lean back into the Fortnite aspect a little bit more, where it's like a little bit more like, oh, this is Fortnite. This is not Fortnite trying to be search and destroy. It's Fortnite search and destroy, not Fortnite imitating search and destroy. You know, I feel like they could do that, and I think that'll be really fun. But yeah, that's kind of all I have to say about Ballistic. It's not quite what I was expecting. It's fun, but it's not quite up to the standard I was thinking, considering all the other metaverse modes we've had, and even Reload, which was also developed in UEFN. Well, the new map at least was. So for now, I think I'm going to give Ballistic a 7. I'm looking forward to where it goes in the future. I really think it could benefit from a few changes, though. Yeah, no, that's kind of all I have to say. I'll be live streaming Brick Life tomorrow. Hopefully, if my charger's here, I'll stream it, and I might stream some Ballistic as well. Who knows? Maybe I'll get a team to come in with me, a team of players. Who knows? And I'll hopefully have a normal, edited properly video coming out on Saturday or Sunday. Hopefully, this is the last of the unedited videos for a while, unless there's news like this one. I think that's what I'll do. If there's like news I want to talk about, or like I just want to ramble, I think I'll do this. I think I'll just do another edited video. But thank you for watching. Use code BigCraigd in the item shop. Subscribe, and let me know what you think about Ballistic in the comments. Okay, bye-bye.